Welcome to today's for Malaysia counter-terrorism strategies. We will have a comprehensive discussion featuring insight from both supports and critics of the current approaches. Each panelist will provide a brief introduction before presenting their argument.
Hello, I am Meor Saharizan, a government official with the National Security Council. My role involves overseeing our strategies and initiatives to combat terrorism. I will discuss how advanced surveillance strategies and interagency collaborations enhance our national security efforts. First, comprehensive monitoring efforts. The NSC employs advanced surveillance strategies to monitor terrorist activities across various platforms, including social media and communication channels. This approach allows the NSC to primitively identify and visualize potential threats before they manifest into acts of terrorism. Statements by the NSC Director General highlight the effectiveness of these monitoring efforts in enhancing national security. Second, the collaborative approach with security agencies. Malaysia emphasizes collaborations among its security agencies and international partners to enhance intelligence sharing and operational effectiveness. Joint efforts ensure a coordinated response to terrorist threats, leveraging collective resources and expertise. Instances of successful interagency cooperation and are cited as evidence of Malaysia's robust security infrastructure.
Well, for me, good afternoon. My name is Iman Afif, and I am a civil liberties advocate. My focus is on protecting citizen privacy rights. Today, I will discuss the implication of extensive surveillance measure on the potential challenge of interagency collaboration. My first point is invasion of privacy and civil liberties. The argument is that advanced surveillance technology used by the NSC to monitor terrorist activity can lead to a significant invasion of privacy and potential abuse of power. This spotted by the mass collection of data from social media and communication channels, risk overreach and unwarranted surveillance on innocent citizens. This is evident by the report of misuse of overreach in surveillance practice in other countries, raise concern about similar risks happening in Malaysia. My second point is interagency cooperation challenges. Collaboration among security agency and international partners, while beneficial, can often face bureaucratic challenge and coordination issues. This is supported by the different protocol and priorities and interagency rivalries can hinder effective cooperation and timely response. Instance of miscommunication or delay action in joint operation reveal the complete complexity and limitation of collaboration efforts.
Thank you to our panelists for the introduction and initial arguments. Let's now open to the floor for a discussion on the following points. First, the ethical and privacy implication and of advanced surveillance technologies and counterterrorism. Second, the potential risks and challenges associated with over-reliance on technology and interagency collaboration. Third, the impact of counter-terrorism measurement on public trust and human rights. Fourth, the need for a balanced approach that ensures security without compromising civil liberties. And finally, future recommendation for a more transparent, accountable, and human rights respecting counter-terrorism strategy. Let's start with the first point, government official. How does the NSC address the ethical and privacy concerns associated with advanced surveillance technologies?
The NSC takes privacy concerns seriously. While surveillance is crucial for national security, we have strict oversight mechanism to ensure data is used responsibly. Our aim is to strike a balance between security needs and citizens' privacy rights. We follow legal frameworks and guidelines that dedicate how data is collected, stored, and used. Moreover, there is a comprehensive audit process to prevent misuse and ensure accountability.
Mr. Iman, what do you think?
For me, despite this assurance, the potential for abuse remains significant. Oversight mechanism can fail, and without transparency, the public cannot be sure that their rights are being protected. The mass surveillance approach risks eroding trust in government. This has been instant globally, where similar measures have led to unauthorized surveillance of individuals not involved in any criminal activities. This will create a chilling effect on freedom of expression and other civil liberties.
So, Mr. Meor, how do you respond to the concern about unauthorized surveillance and the concerns sharing the effect of civil liberties?
We recognize the importance of protecting civil liberties. That's why the NSC works closely with independent oversight bodies to review our surveillance practices. We also engage in public consultations to address concern and incorporate feedback into our policies. Our goal is to ensure that our surveillance efforts are targeted and proportionate, focusing only on genuine threats to national security.
Thank you. Let's move on to the second point. How did the NSC mitigate the challenge of interagency collaboration?
The NSC fosters a culture of cooperations and regular communications among agencies. We have established clear protocols and joint training exercises to ensure smooth collaborations and timely responses to threats. Additionally, we have integrated technology platforms that allow for real-time information sharing and coordinations, minimizing the risk of miscommunications or delays. Regular inter-agency meetings and workshops also help in aligning our strategies and understanding each agency's capabilities and limitations.
Mr. Iman, do you have anything to say?
Yes, while collaboration is essential, it often faces practical challenges. Different priorities and bureaucratic hurdles can slow down response time. And without proper coordination, critical information might be lost or misinterpreted. And moreover, the reliance on technology for interagency collaboration can create a vulnerability, such as from cyber attack or system failures. Effective counter-terrorists require not just technological solution but also strong human intelligence and on-the-guard operation.
Mr. Meor, do you think there are risks that are associated with over-reliance on technology in counter-terrorism?
Absolutely. And that's why we strive for a balanced approach. While technology enhances our capabilities, we do not rely solely on it. Humanity intelligence, community engagement, and traditional investigative methods remain integral parts of our strategy. By combining these elements, we can create a robust and resilient counterterrorism framework that mitigates the risk associated with technological failures.
Let's move to the third point. How do we counter terrorism measure impact public trust and human rights? What do you say, Mr. Meor?
Excessive surveillance and lack of clear oversight can lead to a decline in public trust and confidence in the government. Transparency is crucial, but if citizens feel their privacy is constantly invaded, it could lead to increased public dissent and skepticism about government action. This erosion of trust can make it harder for the government to gain public support for necessary security measures. Moreover, heavy tactic and surveillance can disproportionately affect certain groups, leading to a social fragmentation and potential backlash.
Mr. Meor, so how did the NSC ensure that counter-terrorism measures do not erode public trust?
Maintaining public trust through transparency and regular updates is key. The NSC provides regular updates and communications to the public, ensuring transparency regarding ongoing security measures. We also engage with community leaders and civil society organizations to explain our actions and gather feedback. These open communications helps reassure citizens of the government's commitment to their safety and well-being while respecting their rights.
Let's address the need for a balanced approach that ensures security without compromising civil liberties. For one option, your perspective.
A balanced approach requires constant regulations and adaptations of our strategies. We strive to ensure that our measures are appropriated, targeted, and in compliance with human rights standards. This involves continuous training for our personnel, updating our legal frameworks, and fostering a culture of respect for civil liberties within our security agency. By doing so, we aim to create a security environment that is both effective and respectful of individual rights.
Mr. Iman, what are your recommendations for achieving this balance?
My recommendation is a balanced approach requires robust oversight and public accountability. Citizens should have access to information about surveillance practice and the ability to challenge unjust action. Protecting human rights might be integral and to any counter-terrorism strategy. This includes ensuring that all measures are subject to judicial review. Establishing independent oversight bodies with real authority and fostering a culture of transparency within security agency. Additionally, involving civil society in the development and review of counter-terrorism policy can help ensure that they are fair and effective.
I appreciate the insight from both sides. Let's proceed. What are the future recommendations for new transparent, stable, and human rights respecting counter-terrorism strategy? Government option and thoughts?
Future strategies should focus on enhancing transparency and accountability. This includes regular audits of surveillance practices, strengthening oversight mechanisms, and ensuring that all measures comply with national and international legal standards. We also need to invest in community-based programs that address the root causes of terrorism, such as socio-economic inequalities. By adopting a holistic approach that combines security measures with efforts to promote social cohesion and resilience, we can build a more secure and inclusive society.
How about you? Do you have any recommendations?
Future strategies should prioritize human rights and public engagement. This involves implementing strategies safeguard to protect privacy and civil liberties, ensuring that all counter-terrorism measures and transparent and subject to independent oversight, and fostering a culture of accountability within security agency. Public engagement is also crucial. Involving communities in the development and implementation of security policy can help build trust and ensure the measures are effective and respectful of individual rights. Finally, addressing the root cause of terrorism through economic, and educational through social, economic, and education field is essential for long-term security.
Thank you to both of our panels for their insight contribution. It's clear that while in Malaysia and NSC play a pivotal role in maintaining national security, integrity, monitoring and preventing terrorist threats, the NSC Act raises significant concern regarding the concentration of power, conscious human rights abuses, and the impact of the Malaysian democratic process. Continuous vigilance and advocacy are crucial to ensuring that security measures do not come at the cost of civil liberties and democratic principles. Thank you for all joining us today.
Thank you.